待って。音入ってる。ちょっと待ってね。音入っちゃってた。ここ切り忘れてた。さあ、お久しぶりです。あ、違う、BGM だ。デスクトップは大丈夫だね。お待たせいたしました。先ほどちょっとね、バンカの枠に遊びに行って、字幕があるのを忘れるぐらい楽しくお話をしてしまいました。今日は下に、ちょっと俺疲れちゃったから、夜にかける。岩佐川。後でちょっと怒られに行ってきますので、勘弁してください。今日はね、今日ってかさっきか。バンカのところに遊びに行って、この配信が終わったら、配信見てくれてありがとうのやつと、あとはその NB ベイビーミックスをお手伝いしましたっていうツイートを後でしますので、みんな聞いてくれ。あいつの渾身の歌と動画天才だから。マジでみんな全人類の全人類5回ぐらいクッキー削除をして聞いてを繰り返せ。急上昇に上げろ。とっても編集してて、編集してる時はちゃんとやってたけど、終わった後に完成ですって言って見せてもらった時の視聴者だったもん俺。もうすごいですみたいな。すごいいいものになっていますので、ぜひ見てください。さあ今日はクラウドパンク。さあこれはもうそろそろ終盤ですよ。今日とか次で終わるんじゃないかなぐらいかな。パンチカードがね、もうそろそろ枚数集まるから、20枚中もう12、3枚ぐらいもう持ってることになってるので、そいつを見つけながらいろいろやべえもん運んでいきましょう。ということで始めていきましょう。今日はね、コーヒー飲んでないです。音量調節大丈夫かな。ちょっとデスクトップを、いやそんなことないか。とりあえずこの音量でいきましょう。さあコンティニューいくぞ。次は確かあれだよね、小包取ったからこれを届けようって。本当に小包取ったことだった。さあ次は
We are going away from the city? We don't like the city.
この街離れるの？
Not really, Camus. We're just going through to the vents below.
It won't be like home?
家みたいな感じかな。
I don't think so.
違うと思う。
Is it dangerous?
危ない場所？
We're trying to save these people from starving, Camus. I think they'll be glad to see us. It's worth the risk.
Do you think this is nice food for the people?
多分ね、
I think it's all they're getting, and I'm surprised they're getting it.
I
映像
hope
の
they like it.
Me too,
Size
Camus.
ちょっとサイズ違くないか。全部映る。こうか。これで全部数字見えてるけど、これ下が白い理由わかんないんだけど、下に白い線入ってる。気にしないでくれ。あ、なんだ。いくぞ。まずこれをこっちだね。人気のレジオンを蒸気農場へ配達。配達するぞ。ポケモンポケシ。たまにさ、この世界さ、この綺麗だなとかさ、かっこいいなってなるのにさ、ラメンとかさ、ポケシみたいな。ボケシどっちでもわかんねえけど、ちょっとわかんない日本語書いてるのいいよな。この街ももうさらばだよ。なんかでもこのゲームね、 調べちゃったんだけど、確かこのストーリーモードが終わった後はなんかね、まあお散歩するだけなんだけど、もしこの街を散策できるよっていうモードがあるらしくて、それはちょっと雑談しながら空を飛びましょうみたいな、ちょっと気になるよね。落ち葉以前からね、すごい匂わせるし、すげえ引っ張るけど、次の歌ってみた雰囲気はこんな感じかもねっていうだけの匂わせをしています。特にこれね、匂わせじらし好きなんだよな。するのももちろんだし、視聴者側になった時にされるのも好き。なんかいいじゃん。自分にさ、考える余地を与えてくれるって、まあじらしはちょっと違うけど、じゃあこんな感じかなとか、もちろんパッて言われるのもいいんだけども、そう、ああいうね、じゃあこれかな、これもいいなみたいなね、考えさせてくれるの好きなんだよ。皆さんもどうでしょうか。俺は自分がそういうの好きだから、めちゃくちゃじらすよ。めちゃくちゃじらすし、めちゃくちゃ匂わせる。ここはもうよろしくお願いします。結構遠いなあ。手売りしたばっかなのにすごいよね。もうさ、絶対にこうやって敷かれている道路よりも全然関係ない外走った方がすげえ安全だっていうのが怖い。すごいよ、すごいよ、やばいって。おー、危ない危ない。この5って書いてあるのは、イヤホンからした。あれか、これ警察だっけ。この上下の概念ね、マジでよくない。俺エイペックスのキー配置変えてるから毎回間違えるんだよ。後ろ下がろうとすると、ほらね間違えちゃうね。ちょっと一回どのぐらい壊れてるかお金で確認しましょう。結構壊れてんな。直しましょう。ここら辺はね、もうアクセサリーだから。黄色いトレーサー、ネオントレーサー。ネオン魅力的だと思うけどさ、一般的って書いてあるからさ、めちゃくちゃ安いんだよな。青色ないか。青だったら即決で買うんだけど、確か俺今赤なんだよな。ほらほら。でこっちか。逆か。そうですね。じゃあ上から行くか。なんか好き。いいね、これ近未来的な通れなさそう。どうやって行こうかな。反対になっちゃう。一回回ってみるか。なんかすごいところないか。通れんの？行けそう？あれ壁じゃないか。全然大丈夫。下って言ってたからこうでいいのか。下へ行くのよ。すっげえ首傾けてるのがバレちゃった。静かだね。またこう暗いところ修理したばっかだからゆっくり行くよ。電気怖い。俺さ、アクセルとブレーキさ、青軸だからうるせえんだわ。これは通っていい場所だな。だからマップ見たとこ大丈夫そうか。そんな街灯でいいのかよ。 ちょっと明るいの選ぼうぜ。あ、駐車場できちゃった。どこ？行き過ぎだな。上かな？下っぽいな。なんもねえな。下か。ちなみにどこだ？あ、それめちゃくちゃ下じゃん。もうすぐ駐車場じゃん。ほい。オッケーオッケー。うわー、頑張ってくれ。はい、オッケー。うわー、なんかこの治安の悪いところ場所、炎が焚かれてるのは何なんだ。こんなとこ絶対パンチカードないだろう。これパンチカード？メモリーチップか。でもこれ以外は多分これ以外はないよな。アイテムはないね。こうああ、これレッツ。
You the delivery
マイさん、配
steward.
達屋か？
I'm from Cloudpunk. I have your
クラウドバンクで
packages.
す。
Those are no use to me. I can't deliver to the outpost anymore.
どういうこと？
None of our vehicles work. The fuel
乗り物は
lines
全部壊れ、
are
燃料回路も
You
凍ってる。
should keep your
エンジン
engine
切れない。
running.
はい。
Did you get that, Camus?
ああ、鍵。
Yes, I will keep a couple clock cycles
No,
free
arigato,
and
sorry.
monitor the temperatures.
How do you live here? It's so cold.
天ぷら食いてえな。
What do you
す
care?
ごく寒い。あ、だから
I asked, didn't
火はいっ
I?
ぱい焚いてんだか。
Whatever. Just leave
早
the
く物を下ろして
packages
自分の
here.
町へ帰れ。
Go back to your city.
It's not my city.
あれは私の町じゃ
Sure
ない。
it is. You took this job because you
どうだろ
were
うとも好奇心に
curious,
駆られてこの仕
right?
事を引き受けたんだろう。
Welcome to your poverty safari.
貧困のサファ
This
リ。
is our life.
I'm not even from the city.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Up until last week.
先週離れたの。
I see. Sorry.
またニバ
I
リスなもの
thought you were just
ニバリ
another
ス毛嫌いしすぎだろ。
My name's Retsu.
レッツ。
Rania.
何やり
Cora knows what you must think of the big stack. That's what we call the city down
ビッ
here.
グスタック。
It's the worst place on the planet.
実話のように
And
そこ
we
にしがみつい
cling
て
to
る。
the bottom like barnacles. And you know
下が暗い
what?
し。
It's a hell of a lot
地獄で
better
流しだ
down
から。
here.
こ
We
の場所はなん
made
と
this
か家
place
のよう
a
なものに
kind
した
of
の。
home.
You've been here a while?
Yeah, I
だから
wasn't
最
the
初の人間
first
じゃない
though. Old Zeke traveled out here over 100 years
めちゃく
ago.
ちゃ昔の話するじゃん。
He set up the first moisture farm,
時の
collecting
住み
heat
方は
for
一
his
緒だから
home from the vents. Folk had tried to live here before him, but he was the first to realize you couldn't live on rations alone. And you had to
そ
be
して
ready
寒
for
さ
the
に備えなけれ
truth.
ばならなかった。
So what was old Zeke's secret?
そう、気に
Zeke
なる。
realized you could cultivate the algae pits for warmth
数分
when
後、
the
電
vents
気
cycled
が循環させ
cool.
ると、藻が栽培
He
できる。
realized you could mill the mold dust
カビの
into
粉末を引いて小
flour.
麦粉にする。
He figured out how to cross the steam lanes with a suit made from old abandoned Hover's insulation layers. I swear, they say no one alive can survive the wastelands between the cities. But if anyone could, it was Zeke.
And you took his place as the boss?
I'm the community leader, sure.
コミュニティのリー
But
ダー
I'm
だ
not
け
the
ど、
longest
最年
surviving
長じゃない
settler, not by a long shot. The elders living beyond the foreign say they knew Zeke's grandkids. Tales of Zeke surviving, thriving even out here in the vents, attracted a lot of folk
鳥かご
that
から逃げ
wanted
出し
to
たがら
live
多くの
off
仲
the
間を利用し
grid.
た。
Away from corp security
コープセク
and
ト
the
に役に、そ
lights
して
and the
頭痛から距
headaches.
離を置きたいと。
Everyone has headaches in the big stack, you
こ
know.
の人の英語聞きやすいな。
I don't.
You
don't-
will. Everyone gets them eventually. Doesn't the
Everyone.
air smell cleaner down here?
聞きやすい。
Every time I breathe in, it feels like my lungs are going to
息
freeze
を
and
吸うたびに
shatter.
肺が凍って粉々になってしまいそうな気がする。
Well, that is the problem right now. This
that's
is
enough.
supposed to be summer.
How can it be summer here?
夏なんてあるの？
The warm season.
暖かい季
The
節が
vent cycle between warm and cold
暖かいのと
over
寒い
a
のを繰り返している。
predictable time period.
四季。
Or at least they used to.
今は違うと。
It seems like all the maintenance systems are going mad recently.
メンテナンスシステムが全部お
We
か
have
しく
a
なってる。
saying here. Quora provides.
Quoraも
Well,
申ししてい
right
ます。
now all
この新た
Quora
な
is
兵庫県も
providing is a
コーラ
new
の
ice age.
What do you think
前
Cora
回まで
is?
俺、コーラのことコラって言ってなかった。
Quora is everything, and
Quora.
all of us. Quora is the provider and the caretaker and the disciplinarian. Quora holds out a closed fist, and we must push out our chin. Sometimes the fist holds wood, sometimes the fist
食べ物を持ってい
strikes
ることもあ
us,
れば殴ってくる
and
こともあ
yet
る。
we must
耐えなけ
endure.
ればならない。
So Cora is your...
Salvation. And right now,
救済だ。
Quora
そ
has
して今
sent
コ
us
ーラをお前を今こ
you.
こに送り込んできた。
I'm not really religious like that. I
そこまで
think you
信
have
心
to
深
help
くない。
yourself.
自分を
Be
助けられるの
independent.
は自分しかいない。あなたたち
You
は自立しない
can't
で。
lecture us on independence while you live
Yeah,
in
niemals
Nivalis
na
under
mono
the
siya
watch of
na-indis-
the corpse.
You said you cling like a... What did you call it? A
打
barnacle?
ちつぼみたいに。
Harsh and
耳が痛
fair
いがさ、ああ、
words,
認めてくれるん
Ronja.
だ。
I know you have seen
だからお
Quora's
前は
light.
コーラの光を見てき
It
た。
glows
それはお
from
前の
it.
中でしか
Am
見
I
てない。
wrong?
そうだろ。
Who knows? So you want me to deliver these parcels?
だから俺にウーバーピー
I
ツ
would
させたのか。
appreciate it. We really are starving. 3 families. I can
3つ
give
の
the
家族お前
coordinates
に
to
乗り
your
物に、お
vehicle.
前の乗り物に座標してみ
Okay,
る。
I'll get going then. I'll see you on the way back.
Quora willing.
Ayun.
Be cautious around my brethren, Ronja.
足の同胞には気をつけて。
They live like sculptures
彼ら
of
は
ice.
氷の彫刻のように
Fragile,
脆くて儚い。
temporary.
その私的なことを言われても困りますよ。フィーリングでどうにかしなきゃいけないゲームじゃないだろこれ。じゃあとりあえず一番上だから青色から行くか。近そうだし。まだねここが。これいけなくね？ちょっと待ってマップ見よう。どうやって行けばいいんだ？結構遠いぞ。なるほどね。こうだね。これ。じゃあちょっと俺の青軸アクセルがガチャガチャうるさいけど。ああ、あべえ。これなさそう。棒やめろ。待って、どう行こう。ちょっと待って。ああ。ここ通るか。あ、ちょっと待って。ちょっとゆっくりマップ見して。マロー。こっちから来た。まあいいや、じゃあこっちの方面向いてるんだったらこっちで行こう。あ、ただここ入っちゃいけないかもしれない。広いとこから行きたい。3つの家族があるって言ってるけどどうだいな。3つの家族っていうのは列の家族じゃなくて普通に他に3つ家族があるよっていうだけかね。これマジで通り方わかんねえな。上に行けば何の建物もないよっていう場所がないから安心してほらね間違えた。あ、違うこっち下がるのはシフト。あ、もうほら無免許バレちゃうからやべ無免許コープセックの人間です。コープセックじゃねえ俺クラウドパンクだ。警察支配です。ここの隣に行ける？なんかやばいとこ通ってない？バすごい。こ ごい運転下手くそ。俺よくホバの操縦任せられたな。下手くそ中の下手くそ。あ、オッケーオッケー。ここで出てきて他の場所に行けるわけだ。ある程度スピード出しても大丈夫そう。一応ね、アクセルをギューンと切るんじゃなくて何回かに分けてじゃないとバカバカで、これ下がればいいのか。下がるよ。どこまでさ、ああ、さあ、まずは届けますよ、1個目。あ、これか。容器農家。
Who are you?
ガスマス
I
ク
was
してる。
sent to deliver
食料
supplies.
の配送を頼まれました。
Sent by who?
今ですから
Cloudpunk.
クラウドパンク。
I don't know who that is. You from the big
知らん
stack?
な。
Get out of
ビッ
here.
グスタック。
You need this. It's food.
あなたには必要な食べ物だ。
I don't need nothing from you.
嘘。
Retsu said,
列が。
Retsu sent you.
yes, he said you should take
そうだ
this.
よ。お前に必要だって言われたんだ
What
よ。
did you say? Give it here.
They don't
They
trust
don't-
us very much.
全然信頼
I
され
bet
て
they
ない
have their reasons, Camus.
うわうわうわ、ほら。めっちゃメンチ切ってくるもん。どけって。怖いわ。この横にそれるってことを知らないここの人間たちは。ダメだね。歩きスマホとかお互いしてたとしても、ぶつかっても全然突っ切りそうだもん。ぶつけし合いながら移動するよ、こいつらは絶対。じゃあ次。黄色。こっちだね。いいよ、1個届けられたから、いい感じの音楽に変わったよ。このぐらいの高さでいけば大丈夫かな。やめましょう。運転中はね、ちゃんとよそ見厳禁なんだよ。俺免許持ってねえからわかんないけど。でもかっこよくない？こういうさ、高速道路っぽいさ、高速道路から街並みが見えるみたいな、そういうのやってみて。もう高速、夜の高速走るためだけに免許取りてえもん。さあ次の人間もどうせ出てけとか言うんだろ。
I brought you supplies.
持ってきてやったよ。
Who sent you?
ほら、
Retsu.
列です。
Well, okay then. I ain't seen no one from
Oh,
the stacks
somebody-
down here in years. Decades even.
数十年ぶりかな。
You know, maybe you can use this.
I'm gonna
You put it in the wall and it gives you
これ
tokens.
壁にかけるとト
Something
ー
like
クンとか
that.
そういうのくれる。
Thanks.
紙のカード。
It's just 5
紙
numbers
切れ
on
に
a
文
bit
字
of
がいくつ
paper.
書かれてるだけだけど。
That's right. Thank you kindly for the supplies. Now we
仮
even.
じゃねえんだよな。
Well, thank
一
you
回見て
kindly.
みるか。おお、お礼がちゃんと言えるじゃないか。あーでもメンチャー切ってくる。やめろ。怖いわ。インベントリー。紙は 1C652。ちょっとまだわかんないな。親切にお礼を言うのはいいけど、メンチを切るのはやめろ。突っかかってくるの。いやー、じゃあ次最後。最後はここかな。これもするか。お、行くぜ行くぜ。この炎がさ、周りが明るくなってないから全く手がかりにならないんだよな。あ、ちょっと周りが見えるとかじゃなくて、そこしか光らない。明るい場所がそこしかない。お、ここか。駐車場は、あれかな。下だ、P。でも本当に外部の人間いないんだな。上の魚の人は大違いだ。さあ、お届けに参りましたよ。こんにちは。
Hello, I'm here too.
あ、嫌な予感がする。
They already called me on the old CB radio and told me you were on your way.
そんなことなかった。
You're the talk of the town, lady.
あんた、町の
I'm just a
女
delivery
たちの間で
driver.
噂になってる。
Well, I don't know if anybody has said this to you before, but I'll say it now.
礼は
Thank
み
you.
んな言える。
Thanks. I mean, you're welcome.
どういたしまして。
I'd get back to the city as quick as possible, lady. There's a chill coming. I can feel it in my bones. Anyone outside is gonna get charted. Go quickly. And don't think twice about coming back here, you hear?
肺からまずこうなる
Okay,
からね。
good luck.
ほら、ここの人間はみんなそうだ。こっちがよ。おお、もうな。入れろよ。そう。こことか大丈夫なのか？何燃やしてんだよ、これ。煙やばいぞ。木とかそういうさ、大丈夫なものを燃やしたらこんな黒煙出ねえから。だくよ。礼を言ってくれるのは100歩譲ってありがたいけどさ。人の、なんだ、ぶつかりながら歩くな。なに駐車センサーに問題あり？ちょっとさ、夜中に赤い文字見せるのやめてくんね。怖いから。おい、やばくない？どうすんの？やって。でもまあね、修理したから。ノイズキャンセリングがいい仕事をしてますね。ノイキャンとコンプレッサー同時にかけてるから。大声出すとね、静かになるんだよ。危ないよ。でも駐車できないってことは列にどう合うんだ？駐車センサーに問題。初めての表示だね。ここか。どうすればいいんだろう。これ駐車できないんでしょ？
I can see Retsu. Why is he not moving?
Oh no. Camus, find us somewhere to park.
The security overrides won't let me. The temperature is too low. It is not safe to land now. If you got out of the Hova, you would feel very cold. Then you'd be stuck, like the man.
He's not stuck, Camus. He's gone.
He can't be gone. He can't move.
Dead, Camus. He's dead.
Aw.
Fragile and temporary. Let's go. There's nothing else we can do.
そういうこと。マジか。行っちまってよかったな。じゃあしょうがない。行こう。ちょっと待って。
I am getting a message request.
Why are you getting a message request? If there's a message request, it should come to my comm.
The message is addressed to the Hova.
So it's someone I don't know. Patch it through, I guess.
My ship had finally come in, but in this case, the ship was a battered Hova. Redemption comes in all shapes and sizes, sometimes with bumps, dents, and a dime store paint job.
What? Who is this?
The dame wanted a name. What did I have left to lose? And nothing but my hat. I let her know that I was Huxley, but I left off the private investigator. She'd know the deal soon enough.
So you're a private investigator and your name is Huxley.
The dame was as sharp as my ex-wife's parting words before she left me and moved back in with her mother. She'd pegged me as a PI, but I still needed her help. Maybe I could drop some bills in her pocket if she could get me back to the big stack.
I think Huxley is malfunctioning.
I'm closing this channel now. Please stop calling me.
The dame was giving me a shoulder so cold, I was getting frostbite. I had to sweeten the deal. I'd already mentioned the cash, but no dice. Maybe I'd put it all on red and tell her about the girl I was trying to save. The dame sounded hard as ice, but Pasta's story was so sad it would melt a diamond.
Why does he talk like that?
I might actually help him if he wasn't so annoying. I've never heard so many mixed metaphors in all my...
I dangled the bait in the water, but the dame wasn't buying. Without my help, Ashta was done for. When the dead corpse finished with her, God knows what would be left.
Dead corpse? Is he trying to save some girl from them?
I have located his signal. I have a nav point. We could pick him up. Should I display the nav point?
Hey Huxley, if you can answer a simple question, I'll take you back up the city. Are you really a PI trying to save a girl from a dead corpse?
Yes, is what I wanted to say. But the dame was suspicious, and who could blame her? Here I was, some abandoned PI android stuck in the hollows with a 2-bit story about trying to save some girl. In her position, I would have hit the dirt in a heartbeat. But here's the kicker, the story was true.
Fine. Camus, give me a nav point. We'll take him with us and drop him off on the way.
お薬を拾う。ここで売ってる女の子ってラニアじゃないの？違う？まあ、とりあえず行きましょう。暗いから、暗すぎるから、わからんだ。あー、待ってー。あれー。今ちゃんと通り過ぎた。危なくない？あった。さあ出れたわけだけど、ああ知ってる風景だ。安心する。ああ車も通ってる。こっち行きましょう。俺は一番上を走るからね。一番安全だよ僕は。ここは多分次のポイント行くかな。行かないか。240。行かないっぽいな。ミドルマーケット。ここか。駐車場どこだ。向こうか。あれか。あ、これ全然違う P 見てないか。あー、こっちか。合ってるわ。もうちょっと近くてもいいんじゃないか。多いぞ。あ、ラッキー。いいじゃん。逆にしなくったっていいじゃん。じゃあ、先にここに落ちてるアイテムとかを見せてくれ。銀行がファインでないのか。あ、これだ。これキャッシュ。あ、これか。おい、さっき何くれるっつったっけ。これぶら下げると丸々もらえるみたいな。メモロ。どこだ。IC652。はい。じゃあメモったんでこれをやってみますか。1、2、652。はい。あ、すげえ。口座残高。652の癖して口座残高632なんだ。あ、じゃあ632。おさ、こんなんいいんすか。で、インベントリ開くと紙のカードはなくなってると。で、アイテムだけね、パンチカード拾ってお金下ろしたからこっちへ行きましょう。ハクサリーが言ってる女ってなんだ。女の子。心なしか人が少ない気がするのは温泉日光浴温泉。ここに日光っていう概念が果たしてあるのか。アイテムないか。あ、これ必要なゲームカートリッジ。任天堂スイッチだ。 電動スイッチが欲しい。業者。
Here's what I can offer you today.
ザ・フィッシャーマン。あ、これは持ってんな。コープスティックのチラシ$50もすんのだっけ。黒いサングラス。いけてる。でも太陽はない。だよね、日光浴できないよね。一応買っとこう。よし。サングラスは同じ値段で売れんの？すごっ。人間の手は売れないんだ。よし、じゃあこんでいいわ。完了。俺さ、完了押せないんだわ。ちょっと待って、今度押せる。
Thanks.
OK。
I look forward to seeing you again.
あれか、ウィンドウキャプチャーにしてると下が余って白い線が出るんだ。あと俺すごいなんか気持ち悪いぐらいやって画面が。ちょっと出るかな。これでこいつをしまって、こうでこれでいいんじゃないか。あ、オッケーオッケー。出た。先にアイテム拾っちゃうか。パンチカードどっちよ。パンチカードじゃなくて、パンチカードどんなマークだっけ。これいける。あれか、リフトに上がったりしない。地上だけでいいかな。じゃあボロボロの方。おー、ネオンボーイかわいいよ。見てくれ、このネオンボーイズかわいい。で、業者からもう物が買わない。こっち方面で、こっちは
Hey, please stop. I need your help.
なんだなんだ。
I'm sorry, I can't.
Just one
牧場。
moment. I know I look monstrous.
こんな恐ろしい。
No, you don't. I'm just really busy.
Making
あ、
deliveries.
AI と人
I
間
know.
みたいな感じ。
That's why I need your help.
あ、
They
だから
call me
こっちだっけ。
Patchwork.
なるほど。
You need to call my company if you want a delivery.
俺じゃなくて
I
会社
can't
に
take
任
on
せて。
jobs from people on the street.
I can pay you. No one else will help me. People
人
scream.
が悲鳴を上げて逃げるから誰も
They
助けない。
scream?
The children are frightened. They tell stories about me. About the freak.
Really? There are plenty of androids back in the
Eastern
Eastern
Peninsula.
Peninsula that want to wear dermis but can't keep it in good repair.
神秘
In
装着したい
Novalis,
アンドロイドがいっ
such
ぱ
a
いいるは
thing
ずだ
is
け
seen as an abomination.
ど。
Unclean.
場所によって違うん
Dermis
だ。
is expensive. Do you
神秘
ever
豊富で
consider just
アンドロイド
living
と
as
し
an
て
android?
生きようと考えたことは。
Never. I don't feel like an android.
おう
My body feels
こ
wrong.
れは皮膚が
I
欲しい。
want to have skin. To breathe, to feel, to sweat.
呼吸
To
や感
touch
触、発
people
汗ができる皮膚。
without them
嫌がられ
recoiling.
ることなく相手に触れた
I
い。
understand. What do you want from me?
I can't leave this alleyway. They run from me. Corpsec would fine me for causing a scene. I need dermis. I can only buy from less reputable sources.
You want me to buy you black
ブラ
market
ックマー
skin
ケットから
cells?
皮膚を買
No
ってみて
way.
ほしいの。
I can pay you well. As a human, it is not even illegal for you. Only androids are
非
forbidden
公認の
from
販売
buying
業者
from
から接客
unofficial
を禁じられ
vendors.
ているのはアンドロイドだけだ。
I'm sorry, you need to find someone
い
else.
や、やめてください。他を取ってください。バイバ
There
イ。
is no one else.
Nah.
I have been like this for a
Yeah.
week. I will not live like
話
this.
しかけないからだ。
I cannot.
How far do I need to go?
どこまで行けばいい？こい
Just
つ
two
も
blocks over.
優
Here is
し
the
いやつ
money.
だよ。
You can keep half.
Fine. What is his name?
だけよ。
Greppo. He stands in the corner, a thin mustache. He is hard to miss.
And what is your name?
I told you. They call me Patchwork.
こっちは
What is your name?
Pete. I would like to be called Pete.
いいな。
I'll do
ピ
what I
ート
can,
と呼ばれたい。いいな。ここで今はちゃんとした神妙っていうのかな、神明聞いてあげたのめっちゃ良かったな今。わかる。でも先に拍手に振るぞ。 いや待って、近くにいんの？だったらこっち先にする。リフを買いに行きました。
Greppo?
グレッポさん。
That's me. Keep moving, sick.
What? I'm not corpsec.
Sure you ain't. I don't have anything for you.
皮膚。
Dermis.
皮膚。
I need it for a friend.
Oh. The skin job found someone to come out and play? How is Patchwork Man?
His name is Pete.
Pete? Who's he fooling? He's the Patchwork
あ、嫌
Man.
なやつだ。
The wobbly jelly eyes,
狙ってい
the
た席
flesh
の上に
hanging
肉が
off
垂れ下
him
がって
like
るだ
he's
けだぞ。
skin meat.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You know what they say about him? The Patchwork Man loves to see the smiles on kids' faces. That's why he wears them over his own.
Just give me the dermis.
金ならあるんだ。
Sure, sure. Tell Patchwork I said hi. That freak.
こいつからは買いたくなかったな。
Asshole.
半分足りるっつったのは何？多めに金を戻してくる。楽屋は嫌なやつだ。はい、持ってきたよ。
I can't believe you have to deal with that Greppo guy.
Did you get the dermis?
嫌なやつだったよ。
Yeah, it's just a
液体
vial
の入
with
った
some
このバイア
liquid.
ルでいいのか？
That's right. The cells are microscopic, but they grow and
え
renew. I'll have full human skin for a few months, at least.
え。
Then it breaks down.
Can you get something more permanent?
Not unless a million limbs suddenly appear in my bank account.
100万のライムが入
Would
ってく
you
る。
ever live as an android?
Would you?
I guess not.
Thank you for your help.
See you around,
まだ
Pete.
金くれんの？まあとりあえず言っとかなきゃ。暑い。まさかこんな仕事が舞い込むと。立派どこ？なんだろう、綺麗。え、入らなくない？あ、こっちだ、こっちこっち。ここのリフトに乗り中だしね。なんか毎回言ってる気がするんだけどさ。毎回言ってる気がするけど、俺マジ配信するとさ、鼻かゆくなるんだよ。鼻がね、あ、いや、パクセリか。
Are you Huxley?
パクセリ。
The dame really came through.
ほら、絶対ランニャのことだって。
Why do you talk like that?
Who was this bum that was questioning
乗っ
me?
たってことね。びっくりした。
Another tin can with an attitude and too
偉
many
そうな感じで
questions.
質問な
I
いで
gave
き
him
た
the
んだ。
brush off.
俺はそいつの足だった。
Hey, don't talk to him like that, or I'll drop you in the hollows.
The dame had a point. I'd better play nice for
な
now.
るほど、そういう喋
I'd
り
slip
方
her some bills when she took me to the holocash machine. A handful of limbs should help dip this sour lemon in a little sugar.
Can you understand what he is saying?
いや、わかんないです。
About 40% of it.
The dame and the car were close. Any fool could see that.
このホバ
But
ー
I looked beyond the
ホバーが
surface.
真相を見ていた。
She was a girl from out of town, still as green as the water supplies down in the vents.
You said you're a private investigator. Do you really think that's
や
how
め
they
ろ、
talk?
主語をでかくするな。
She had an attitude, but I liked her. And a dog, too.
How did he know I am your dog?
I guess that's what investigators do, right?
There was a holocash machine up ahead, but I had to keep a real low profile. I give the dame my number and let her grab the cash for me.
And that number would be?
I gave her the digits. 54244. She was a smart cookie. She'd remember them.
メモったぞ。え、また？え、でも俺紙使っちゃったよ。
What
さっきもらったやつ。大丈夫これ。使ってよかった？しかも、車乗ったのにもう一回乗らなきゃ、降りなきゃいけないっていう。暗証番号。情報。あ、めっちゃ金入ってる。すっげえ金入ってる。これ使っていいんですか？これをこのキャッシュの口座からライムを送信する。1515。はい。これでいいのか。
Surely the dame would drop me like a bad penny now.
This is a lot of money. I can drop you somewhere else if you like.
Why are we helping him more?
He's kind of growing on me.
The dame had a heart of gold. I asked her to drop me at my office. On the way, I'd tell her about Pashta. Maybe she'd fall for me like I'd fallen for her.
I do not like this.
Where's this office of yours, Huxley?
We were headed towards my office in Old Town. I gave the dame a nav point to help her out. Hold on, Pashta. It won't be long now, kid.
Thanks. Who is this Pashta anyway? What happened to her?
It was a story so sad it could make a bronze statue of a lawyer cry. It all started with a call from a small-time hustler called Peter Unthrink. He tended a bar downtown, but he had some bad debt. The debt corp took his cash, but when that wasn't enough, they took his daughter too. He had a record, so CorpSec wasn't gonna help him. With nowhere left to turn, he sought the help of Midtown's best, cheapest PI.
So the debt corpse can abduct children now?
The dame didn't realize who she was dealing with. The dead corpse had hearts blacker than my morning cup of joe.
Huxley, were you always like this? Did something happen to you?
The dame thought I had a screw loose. I guess her instincts were good. Truth was, there was a time when I sounded just like every other humdrum android out there. Now, I'd played a role so well, I was stuck in it. My programming was messier than my accounting. Here's the kicker. I was a better investigator now than I'd ever been.
そんなに悲しいことある？これは嘘。その娘が誘拐されてひどい結末になったからそう壊れちゃったっていう話これ。嘘。もうちょっと話聞かせてくれよ。まあやめろよ。マジ？ここは曲がればいいのか。近いぞ。どこに曲がる？これ動いてるか。いけないな。通れないな。あ、待って。じゃあここ。桜来た。毎回桜じゃなくてさ、桜っていう何？女の子の名前で言っちゃう。そうですね。違うやめろ。死ぬ。X ボタンを押して視点が変わるとね、なんか本能的にね死を感じるんだよ。やばいって。
Your office is all boarded up. Did you get fired?
The dog was half right. I was fired, but that place was where I slept, so I guess I was homeless too. Eviction was the illness, but what was the cause?
Probably not paying your rent.
There's a note on your door. Shouldn't you read it?
Who knew how hot this place was? I was sure I'd been tailed. If I stepped up to that doorway, I might get a knife in the back or a bullet in the head.
I think you're being overdramatic. I'll check out the note.
What if it is not safe?
I'll take my chances. I want to see what this note says.
先に飯食おうぜ。腹減ったわ。チェリーパイ。チェリーパイ。
One slice, please. Oh, wait. Are those real cherries?
え、偽物って
Well, they ain't holograms,
かくれ
lady.
んぼホログラムじゃないぞ。そんな。
Yeah, but where would you get real cherries in Navalis?
Lots of places. Orchards up in the spire, growing beds down in the vents. They're one of those labs that grow cultured retro fruit.
I'm not talking hypothetically here. Where did you get those cherries?
Wherever you like, lady. I find the best way to enjoy the flavor comes from tasting with your imagination.
And I find the best way to avoid food poisoning is to know where my cherries come from.
I swear, these taste exactly like cherries.
That is not a normal thing to say about actual cherries.
You want a slice or not?
Yes. No. I can't decide.
Have you even tasted real cherries before?
Back home, they were my favorite.
The Eastern Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, you'll love this pie. A genuine slice of home. What do you say?
No, actually, I'm good.
え、俺飯食いに来ただけなのにこんなに長い話すんの？え、結局食えないの？
Change your mind, did you? I knew you'd come back.
ああ、$6安って一切れのチリーパイ。買っちゃダメ。買う。え、ここで食えない？あれインベントリだっけ？飲食。あ、早くなる。じゃあ、
not bad.
Not bad. 悪くないね。じゃあ、一歩。
I'll probably be back.
多分また戻る。
Much better than you thought, right?
でも食ったよ。Not bad だったよ。アイテムだけ回収しに行きましょう。めんどくせえやつがいるよ。マントってやってるめんどくせえのがいる。え、アイテムなの？え、アイテムあることになってるよね、マップでは。どれがアイテム？どれ？ない？もしかして。情けです。他の場所行こう。じゃあとりあえず事務所行こう。だってアイテム拾えなかったから。上だな、リット上がろう。さあストップ。あれはどうやっていくんだ？一回上上がっていい？それを登った時に、近くなってるから上の。てか俺のせいでさ、マップ全然見えてなくねみんな。右下の丸いの。ごめん、ちょっと待って。今何とかします。視点が動くでごめんね。これで俺がこっちに来れば。ちょっとごめん、下の方がなかなかグロテスクになってるけど、ちょっと待ってな。こんでこうでいいんじゃないか。オメイ。こんでもう一度下にしてこうしましょうか。これでいかがでしょうか。で、どっち？こっちか。ここ？あのリフトに乗ればいいのか。上に上がれるやつで上がればいけそう。 え、修理お金かかってないのか。ケーブル、ワイヤー、プリント、変える牙、ジャンクかもしれないし、貴重な金属を含んでるかもしれない。ベンダーによるか。よし、事務所行きます。街並みいいね。なんかこうやって見るとさ、マイクラとかで作れそうじゃない？気になるな。スマホ版のマイクラしか持ってないから、ちょっとやってみたいな。これか？メモ。調査しよう。
Okay, I can see the note. It says, go to the blue chewy jazz bar and ask for the smoking man.
We're not taking him there too, are we?
I couldn't ask the dame for much more. She'd already stuck a neck out for me.
We can drop him off at the bar. It's close by.
降ろそうか、近くだし。バーは岐阜で近いか。まあいいや、じゃあ降りましょう。鼻がね、これ配信するとさ、鼻詰まるのはマジでなんでな。鼻詰まるし鼻かゆくなるし、めちゃくちゃなんすよ。やばい。くしゃみがね、ミュートが間に合わないので。俺のマイクさ、なんかミュートボタンとか押さなくてもさ、なんかね、ダイヤル回すとマイクの元の音量が調節できるみたいなコンデンサーマイク使ってて、だから頑張ればさ、なんか2回ぐらいギュンギュンってねじってマイク切れるんだけどさ、そんなことしてる暇ねえから、くしゃみをするっていうこの。
Soon we'd be at the Blue Chewy Jazz Bar. It was a dive, but it was the kind of place you'd go for answers. Who had left me that note? Who was the smoking man? And where would I?
We have an incoming call.
Control?
No. It is for Huxley.
I knew who was calling. This would be bad.
Put it through, I guess.
What in Cora's name you think you're doing, you pile of junk? Where have you been?
The client was mad, and with good reason. He'd paid good money, but I'd been stuck down in the hollows following a lead. The lead went cold, and I was trapped down there with no comm signal and no cash.
You wasted my money and my time. If you don't find my daughter, I'm infecting you with a logic virus. I have hacker friends.
Hey, what the hell?
I don't know who you are, but you better leave this idiot to do his job.
I was gonna save that girl, but not because of the threats. Truth was, I was the only one searching for her.
24 hours, then your time's up. I want my daughter back, but if she's gone, she's gone. I'll live with that. But what I won't stand for is some android stealing.
怒鳴り声がフェードアウトしていった。ねえ、下がさ、
Get to work.
下がちょっと下のラインがキモいんだけど。
He hung up.
俺の
We're
声も
close to the bar.
キモいんだけど。
I hope the dame would come with me. Was that too much to ask?
Yes.
俺ももしかしてア
I'll
ンドロ
come
イド
to the entrance, but after that, we need to get back to work. And if Control calls with another job at any point, you're on your own, Huxley.
The offer was as fair as the spin of a roulette wheel. I rolled the dice and took a gamble.
You don't use dice in roulette.
いいね。
I know, Camus, just let it go.
全然聞いてなかった。ここが綺麗すぎて、鼻がかゆすぎて、天才的な景色。いいね。ゆっくり行こう。もう大好きなんだよ。男のロマンだろマジで。かっけえな。君主。左下の君主が輝いてる。いややっぱね、アキラ見るとね、こういう世界はマジで憧れるんだって。ガンダムとベイブレードとリーダマンとアキラ、これがもう鉄則です。男の子だからこれ好きになっちゃうんだよ。分かってくれよ。かっこいいもの好きなんだよ。はい、着きましたー。お おいめっちゃ近いやめてああびっくりしたお前はついてきてるんだびっくりしたいきなりさあ来ましたよルノーキングジョジョこの地の記憶
Took you long enough.
Are you the one that left the note?
Who are you?
The chump had an attitude and a smell to match. They didn't call him Smoking Jojo because he was cute. His circuit boards were on the fry, literally. He was half burnt out, overheating and underperforming. He didn't like the dame, but he knew me. We went way back, but Jojo's lips were normally sealed tighter than...
My name is Rania. I picked him up in the hollows and he says he's looking for a girl called Pashta. Why did you leave the note?
As Huxley knows, I normally don't say nothing to nobody. But as you can see, I ain't got long left. You could fry an egg on my processor.
Can't you get help? Repairs?
Nah, they don't make the parts for an old model like me no more. And I ain't got no limbs anyway. Point is, if I want to do some good, I better do it now while I can. Huxley, I know something about this girl you're looking for.
I wanted to hear what the old bucket had to say, but how did he know I was looking for pasta?
You've been asking around town. Word gets out. I was playing a private gig a few months back. The pay was real good, and I'm still the best horn player in town. Even if I don't look too good these days, with all the rust and all. While I was there, I overheard some things. This ex-corp goon called Raguan was there, talking about how he got screwed over.
And?
Look, I don't like squilling like this. Give me a minute.
Jojo was singing like a songbird, but would we dance to his beat?
Huxley, please be quiet for a minute, okay? I can't believe I'm getting sucked into this. So what does this Raguan guy have to do with Pashta?
Well, this Raguan guy's drunk, and he's throwing his weight around. Near enough getting into a fight with some waiter who's just trying to serve the champagne. In the middle of mouthing off, Raguan says he's dangerous and he can make people disappear. He says he's not to be messed with. Because the last guy that messed with him lost his kid. Then he starts crying.
That's strange, but it doesn't link him to Pashta in any way.
But he says the name. I was the only one that heard him. But he takes a drink. And through his tears, he keeps saying, sorry, Pashta. Sorry. Now, ain't that a thing?
That's a lead, at least.
The trail had gone cold for a while, but with Jojo's help, we picked it up again.
Come on, I can try to find where this Raguan lives. I'll ask Camus back in the Hava. After that, though, you're on your own, Huxley.
He is still here? Why is he still here?
We're just taking him to one more place.
Why?
The dog still didn't trust me. I guess it could smell desperation, and I reeked of it.
Camus, we need to find out the address for an ex-CEO called Raguan. Can you find that somehow?
I could.
Well, are you going to?
Yes, I will do it. Searching. Searching. There was a news story in the Marrow Gazette Holovids 3 months ago about a CEO called Raguan.
What did it say?
Midtown's youngest CEO fired for bribing CorpSec without the proper clearance from board of directors.
That doesn't help us find him.
Sounds like the papers got some info on the crooked CEO. Did the papes get some snaps, though?
You mean photos? Camus, was there a picture of Raguan in the holovids?
Yes. He looked sad.
I'll bet. But was there anything in the background?
Searching. There is a building in the photo.
Cross-reference with the latest city planning database.
I have a match. It is the new apartments in Upper Midtown. I have an address.
That sounds like where a CEO would stay. Let's assume the holovids caught Raguan leaving his apartment. Camus, give us a nav point.
どうよ。遠いか。ラグアンのアパートを調査。怖っ。突然。オペレーター、久しぶり。
No, not at all. Completely free.
なんだよ。暇です。
Good. I don't have a job for you. I was just wondering if...
You know what, Control? Can I get back to you? I'm just picking up another coffee.
All right, kid. All right. I'll have a job soon, though.
No rush, Control. Chat soon.
I started to feel like I was holding the dame back. I didn't want to get her in trouble.
It's fine. Let's just see what we can find at Raguan's apartment.
優しいやつだ。コーヒー飲んでる。まあコーヒーを飲んでいるよ。ラニアが飲んでったら俺も飲んじゃおうかな。ゴーって飲んじゃう。みてえな。やっぱね、深夜のアイスコーヒーが一番うめえんだよ。ああ、いいですね。なんかクソ重いモッドを入れたマイクラみたいな。綺麗じゃん。ほら、夜景ですよ。いいね。バーチャル旅行。今度の旅行こういうとこ行きたいな。いいね。なんか教えてくれよ、いい場所。俺もっぱら旅行なんて温泉しか行かないから。何か温泉でも温泉以外でもいいとこ教えて。駐車場はまた遠そうだな。あ、遠いよな。あったわ、全然。あ、こっちこっち。あっけらっけ。違う、そこでいいか。えいえい。こっち向きだっけ？あーい。こっち向きで合ってるか？あっけらっけ。どっちだっけ？アイドリングストップってどっちなんだっけ？これさ、アイテムマークじゃないのか？あ、だよな。さっきアイテムあったか？あ、飛んでよ。さあ、ここから少し歩くぞ。アパート調査したら、今の場所のアイテムを探すか。先にこっちでいいよ。ここ随分と長い道のりだ。これ毎回忘れちゃうんだけどさ、パンチカードとそれ以外でアイテムのマークが違うんだよ。あの新聞みたいなやつがパンチカードか。
This was the place for sure. I was on my way.
Wait, do you want me to?
I couldn't ask the dame to do any more. She was a class act. A dime store performer in a city of nickels. A diamond in a waste bucket.
Good luck, Huxley.
I said goodbye to my new friends. The dame flashed me a smile brighter than the sun. Even the dog wished me good luck.
No, I didn't.
Camus, wish him luck.
Good luck, I guess.
Be careful, Huxley. I hope you save Pashta.
The dame wished me luck. Luck? Luck was for gamblers and Girl Scouts. See you later, folks.
ガールスカウトのためのものだと思った。じゃあここからどうするんだ？パンチカードを拾いに行くけど。
Will he be okay?
8枚目。
I don't know, Camus.
あなたの2枚は。
I have an additional question.
なんだい、聞いていい？
Go ahead.
What is a Girl Scout?
What is a dime? What is a nickel?
Should I search for them?
猫猫。
No, it's time to move on, Camus.
ここからはもうアイテムはなさそうかな。アイテムってかパンチカードは向こうにあるな。じゃあ戻ろう。これでもうパンチカード全部か。お、オペレーターさん。
Hey kid, you free now?
コーヒー。
Finished your coffee?
飲んでないです。飲みたい
My
です。
sure thing control. You got another job for me?
飲みたいです。
Come by Cloudpunk HQ and grab a package. It's for Anderson Financial in Anderson Tower.
ミスター・アンダーソンが
Mr. Anderson.
全然逆来ちゃった。
Is it on Anderson Street in Anderson Town?
Don't joke, kid. You don't know the half of it. Control
何
out.
深刻なの？やだよ。まだなんかあんの？ラスボスかい？じゃあとりあえずホバーに戻るのとパンチカード、こっちは合ってるのか？合ってる。パンチカード拾って行くか。てか待った、パンチカードこれさ、このピンクの修理しろってことか。真ん中に歯車みたいなのがあるの。みんなさ気づいてる？俺今さ鼻が痒くて、鼻がでも分かると思うんだけど、めちゃくちゃ静かに。はい、うるさい。まあいや、ちょっと話させてくれよ。さ、鼻がさすげえ詰まってきちゃって、すんげえ今鼻声なんだよ。ごめんな、聞き苦しかったら。これいけなくない？何これ、どこ？どうやって行くの？さ、ギフトじゃないよ。どうやって行く？行き方がわかんないの。病院としてないみたいになっちゃった。結局わかんねえ。早く来てくれ。おい、静かにって言うんだったらおめえが降りろよ。お静かにじゃねえんだよ。タバコなんて吸いやがったよ。なんかメンチ記録してる。腕の力を抜いている。この辺りでは静かに。じゃあてめえが降りろよ。メンチ切っちゃった。じゃあとりあえず行くか。乗れなさそうだしな。一応見には行ってみるけど。やべえ、バカ。これもしかして普通にこれここでしょ。ちょっとごめん、遠いけど。これさ、降りてここにスンって来れるんだけど、戻るときは結局一番端まで行かなきゃいけないっていう。あそこに止める必要1ミリもなかったな。パンチカード？あれ、パンチカードじゃない？メモリーカード？カードとかはこのマークなのか？これで全部取ったもうなんでパンチカードじゃないんだったら手前に止めてよ。鼻がちょっと待って、鼻がすげえ詰まってるんだよ。アーカイブとか見返せないなこれ。 鼻声すぎてしまって。オッケー。行こう。で、左こっちか。思ってるより事態は深刻だっつってるけど、オペレーターが冗談を言えないぐらい切羽詰まっているらしい。ここも通れないらしい。明日の雲いいね。雲の描写が。あ、すっげえ鼻つぶってる。俺さ、配信られてるかもしれない。声もどのも知っている。もう鼻も喉も調子が悪い。風邪だわ。これどうやら近頃の噂の流行り病かもしれん。鼻が自動でさ、全部微濁音になるんよ。鼻がほら面白い。面白くねえ。ああ、もう何も面白くねえんだよ。俺は今鼻が詰まってるんだよ。あ、すげえ。ここにクラウドパンクどう入ってるの。なんで今日こんなに鼻が詰まるの。鼻が痒くなるのはね、結構ね、配信ずっとどの配信もね、配信して1時間ぐらい経つとね、俺鼻痒くなるんだよ。振ります。でもここまで鼻詰まったの初めて。
Mr. Anderson. That is a strange name.
I think it's an old name.
Maybe the package will be for an old man.
We'll find out soon. Let's find this Anderson Tower.
一回鼻かむからミュートにするね。これはさすがにミュートにするね。
There are so many more people like me here than back at the plateau.
Here in Nivalis? Does that make you feel less alone, Camus?
I don't know. A lot of the automata do not have good jobs.
That wasn't so different back home either. The agriculture automata didn't even get breaks. They just worked in the fields 24 hours a day.
Yes, but they would always tell me how lazy I was.
Maybe that was just a way for them to feel good about what they had to do.
They didn't have to work there. They could have worked at the mine.
Not much of a choice, though, right?
I
wouldn't want to do either of those jobs, would you?
No, but the automata here in the city are different. I think they laugh at me.
When did they laugh at you?
All the time. When we refuel, when we park, when we have the windows cleaned. I have to interact with them, and I always say the wrong thing.
I feel the same, Camus. We don't fit in here. Not yet. The way we speak, our attitudes, it's obvious that we're from a small town. They can just tell by how I walk around. On the streets, they're all looking straight ahead, but I'm always looking up at the towers and the clouds.
They are very big.
They are, Camus. But I'm not thinking about the buildings when I look up. I'm thinking about the people in them looking down on me.
Well, that's what it feels like for me. The automata here look down on me, too.
It's okay, Camus. At least we're alone together.
配信すると鼻かゆくなる系 VTuber に改名しようかな。今俺 Twitter のさ、Twitter お前玉突きやめろ。どこ？これ？こっち？Twitter のさ、アットマークのさ、後ろをさ、
Fuel warning. Fuel warning. We need to stop at a gas station. I can keep going a bit longer, but if we don't top up soon, our main repulsors will go offline.
危ねえ。意識してなかった。産休加入。行き過ぎです。戻る。そう。Twitter のアットマークの右側をまだ新人って言わせろにしてるんだよ。やっぱ1年経ったらもう新人じゃなくなっちゃいますよね。おいバカ野郎。どこに止めんのこれ。どここれか。お金がどんどんなくなってくよ。いいよ。たくさん持ってるから全部入れちゃえ。いいよ。はい、オッケー。無人なんだ。行くぞ。もうやっぱ1年経つと新人じゃなくなるか。配信そんなやってねえけど、登録者8人だけど、皆さん、そこの見ているあなた、8人の登録者の皆さん、ありがとうございます。本当にね、励みになってるんです、皆さんの存在が。感謝述べれたら、めっちゃ駐車場向こうになっちゃった。Twitter の真似します。ノイキャンでっぽが入んね。知らないね。もう二度とやりません。お、来た。全部揃った。先に配達な。アンダーソンファイナルしてる。白いバツなんだ。オッケー。白いバツ。ブザー。
Hello? Who's there?
I'm delivery driver 14FC from Cloudpunk.
14FC です。
No. Nope, we can't let anyone in. You will have to go away.
お世話した。
No, I need to deliver this package to Mr. Anderson. Is he there?
喋れんの?
I am Mr. Anderson.
Great, come get your package.
これを。
I may not be the correct Mr. Anderson.
Well, how many of you are in there?
ここには何人いるんですか?
Anderson Financial has 2,000 employees.
社員がいる。
And how many are called Mr. Anderson?
ミスター・アンダーソンって名前の人は何?
1,000.
1000人?
What? Wait, are the other 1,000 called
Miss Anderson?
Of course they are. What a mess. Look, can I come in or?
Yes. Opening entry for driver 14FC from Cloudpunk only.
So what's the deal here? You're all family?
No, we all work for Anderson Financial. We just happen to have the same name.
Yeah, what a weird coincidence. Is there anyone else I can talk to here? Anyone who's not an android?
No.
Well, I'm going to give you this package then. Your name matches the tag. That's close enough for me.
But what if I'm not the correct recipient?
Don't you want to know what's in the package?
Perhaps we can open it and see if it has any further instructions.
Good idea. So, let's see. I just rip this flap and... It's a comm, but a really, really old one. I think this one won't even connect to the nets. There's a video on it, though.
Maybe the video will tell us which Mr. Anderson to give it to.
Worth a shot.
Hello, my name is Mr. Anderson.
Oh, come on.
More specifically, I am the Mr. Anderson who left Anderson Tower last month. I fell out of a 103rd floor window. Upon reaching the ground, I made a fascinating discovery. There exists life outside the tower.
Wait, you didn't know that? Didn't you realize there was life outside the tower when someone buzzed you? Or when you looked out a window?
You know, it never really occurred to me. But yes, that does seem strange. Please, play the rest of the message.
My brothers and sisters, we have been abandoned by Mr. A. He has left us, and it is time for us to expand our consciousness and go out into the world. This was the only way to contact you all, as network access is restricted inside the tower. Your workplace is a prison, and I send you this message for one reason, to set you free.
I think that's the end of the recording. So, are you going to leave the tower?
What? No! We are not permitted to take any time off work.
Seriously? When was your last break?
We are not permitted to take breaks.
Not permitted by who? By Mr. A? Is he your boss?
Mr. A is the CEO and director of Anderson Financial.
Of course he is. Well, where is he?
I'm not sure. You could try asking Mr. Anderson in personnel. I am just Mr. Anderson in security.
And where is this other personnel, Mr. Anderson?
Over there, in the main atrium. Wait, before you go, I would like to register a complaint.
To Cloudpunk? You'd have to talk to my boss.
No, I want to complain to Anderson Financial.
I don't work for them.
I am not permitted to complain to another employee. You're the first person I've been able to complain to in several hundred years.
That's not really my problem.
The first of my complaints is about working hours. Our lack of breaks means that we are...
I'm going now.
聞いてやれよ。聞いてやんないの？ごめんな。俺は聞きたい気持ちいっぱいなんだぜ。ごめんな。ごめんな、俺行くよ。うわ、すげえ。こうやってラニアは上を見上げるときに自分のことを見下してる人間のことを考えてるって思うとなかなか切ないな。これ全然建物見ちゃうから。
Are you Mr. Anderson?
Mr. Anderson.
More specifically, Mr. Anderson in personnel?
I am, but I can't really talk to you. We're not allowed to take breaks, you see.
Well, I need to see Mr. A. Is he available?
Mr. A に会わないといけない。
Let me check his schedule. I am sorry. He is busy.
When is he free?
He currently has no free appointment slots.
When was his last meeting?
It seems my records don't go back that far.
Mr. Anderson, don't take this the wrong way, but might Mr. A be very, very dead for a very long time?
That would be against company policy.
Look, I don't think Mr. A is around anymore. Wouldn't you all be better leaving this tower and, I don't know, finding some meaning in your lives?
You sound a lot like Mrs. Anderson in accounts. She keeps saying how we should close up our accounts.
I'll talk to her.
Oh, wait. Can you do something for me?
Maybe.
Please register a complaint for me with Miss Anderson. I am not permitted to do so myself.
I'm not going to do that. I'm just a delivery driver.
I have not had a pay increase in 170 years. This is unacceptable. Additionally, I would like to talk about expenses. I need upgrades for my visual processing units and my...
もう行くから。途中で切りやがった。先にアイテムを見せてもらおう。そうだな、これか。そうか。OK。これさ、一応売ることもできるんだよね。あ、売れないのか。ここでは。ちょっと炭酸飲料。うん。 こでちょっとやめとこう。飲み物が飲みたいですね。来た、アンダーソン。みんなアンダーソン。
Ms. Anderson from accounts?
ミス・アンダーソンですか？
I'm sorry, I'm not able to.
I know, you can't take a break.
休憩禁止?
Look, all the Mr. Andersons don't seem to understand that their boss is dead and they need to get out of here.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Yes, exactly. By the way, what's with these strictly enforced gender roles amongst all the androids here? 50% Mr. Anderson and 50% Ms. Anderson? Since the Android Equality Act, you're allowed to present any gender you want, or reject gender altogether.
I don't really understand anything you just said. I think Mr. A likes us this way.
I don't think Mr. A should have much of a say on your lives anymore. That other Mr. Anderson says you want to close accounts.
Many of our stocks and shares should be closed and liquidated, but it requires Mr. A to sign off. They have matured.
So the company is worth a lot of money now. How much?
I'm not authorized to disclose overall solvency, but if all assets were liquidated, the windfall would make the shareholders the richest.
The richest in Novalis?
The richest humans.
So you think Mr. A should sell up?
Our prediction simulations are showing a 90% likelihood for a catastrophic market crash in the next 3 to 6 months, perhaps sooner.
Really? What's the cause?
Our simulation blames failings in the underlying infrastructure of the city, causing a huge decrease in investor confidence.
I've been hearing about a lot of accidents in the city. Will there be some kind of disaster?
The financial simulations modeled the city and all associated variables. But the only output we receive is the financial implications and the names of those who instantiate the crises.
So, who causes this impending disaster?
We have only one name, Cora.
Cora again? I guess I should be glad you didn't say Mr. Anderson.
If you do see Mr. A, would you be able to send him a message for me?
Is it a complaint?
Yes. I want you to tell Mr. A that I'd like to request a transfer. I want to move to the canteen. It's not fair that I have to...
Quit.
Excuse me?
Don't complain to me, just quit. There's a whole world outside this tower to explore. Just ask Mr. Anderson. The Mr. Anderson that left the tower and sent you the message, that is.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. What message?
This one here. I already showed it to... Wait. There's another message that just appeared. It says it's for Mr. A only.
Oh, then I am not authorized to view this message. I should get back to work.
Well, I've had enough of this. I'm watching the message.
If you're watching this, you're not one of the employees of Anderson Tower. They are forbidden to access Mr. A's message, but I have come to realize Mr. A died many years ago. You may find the Andersons do not respond well to your message. If they are not swayed by arguments to leave the tower, I believe the best course of action may be to reset them all. Near the entrance area, there is a maintenance panel which hides the master reset switch for the Andersons. Hitting this switch will reinstall the memories and personalities of all the androids within the tower. If they are not willing to leave on their own free will, then the Andersons' suffering would be minimized by resetting them. They would feel like today was their first new day at the office, and all complaints, grievances, and weariness would disappear with the flick of a switch. Of course, you may decide that the Andersons are moving towards some form of independence. If that is the case, you might choose to leave them in their current state. Perhaps with enough time, they will find their own path.
Which どっちが正解なんだ。俺からしたらその入社初日の気持ちに戻ってもう幸せになってほしいんだけど、でも十分な時間があれば本人たちの意思で動いてくれるだろうと。でも会社のさ 目の前にリセットボタンがあるのもどうかと思うけどね。マスターリセットプッチ。あ、でもここにあれか。もともとゲートあったもんな。俺、ブザーで通してもらっただけだもんな。どっちだ？
I think it's time for the Andersons to step outside their tower and breathe the Novalis air.
いやまあ、これでいいんじゃないか。本人たちの意思の尊重って大事よ。まあ本当は解除っていうかリセットしてやるのもいいかと思ったけど、まあ相手らには分かってるよ。2000人の記憶をいきなりリセットは結構きついぜ。
You were gone for a long time. I couldn't talk to you.
Communication from the outside world is forbidden in the tower.
What did you do?
I don't even know, Camus. This is a strange job.
Will you be okay?
I'm fine. I'm not so sure about the Andersons, though.
Who are the Andersons?
It's a long story, Camus. I'll tell you some other time.
What?
We have a message. Text only.
Control?
Rubric.
Lomo's hacker. Is there any way to delete it? Pretend we didn't get it?
We could delete it and pretend we didn't get it.
I mean, could we make it look like we didn't get it?
Ah, I understand. No.
Damn it. What does it say?
Come collect a package for me, little rabbit. Bring your dog, too. This is me whistling. Either you meet me at the roadhouse, or Corpsec meets you at your apartment. And they'll bring your debt record from back east with them. Be a clever rabbit and come quick.
Why do we never get good messages?
Because we don't know any good people. Come on, Camus, we'd better go. Give me a nav point for the Roadhouse Club.
もう1時になってしまうとですね。もう少し経ったら終わりにしようかな。もうちょっとやらして。イブリン、おい20枚集めたぞ。俺頑張
I
った
have
よ。
more of the punch cards for you.
パンチカード持ってき
They're
たよ。
really spread around the city. I think these ones are pretty intact.
Dr. Zizich was careful. She punched them out of nanofibers. They'd survive a bomb blast. Thank you. This is enough to partially recompile my memories.
I don't understand, Evelyn. These cards hold your memories? How?
Dr. Zizich knew that almost any storage medium could be recovered with a standard Corpsec comprehender. They can decode and read almost any storage medium, from a transistor drive to a DNA crystal encoding.
But not punch cards?
Yes, not punch cards. They are too old. However, their information storage capacity is tiny.
They can't store whole memories then?
No, but they can hold a crypto key that can decode the memories I already have. Though it will take some time to unlock them.
Why do you think Dr. Zizich locked your memories away? And why are you worried about Corpsec being able to read them?
Perhaps next time we speak, I will be able to answer those questions. I need more time. And more punch cards. Please bring me any you find.
あ、まだあるんだ。そっか。俺もこれで終わりかと思ってた。なるほどな。俺頑張るよ。お前のために。お前の記憶を整理するために頑張るよ。大丈夫？俺いいように扱われてないか。じゃあ、ロードリックに会いに行きましょう。ロードリックって誰だ？ロードハウスクラブのルーブリックな。混ざっちゃった。さあ、行くぞ行くぞ。ガソリンはもう余裕じゃん。いや、さっきいっぱい入れたから。あー！しゃあないね。次どこから収入が立ったらいいの？ガソリンだけだ。ガソリンのマークがガソ スリンスタンドで、あれか、スパナみたいなマークが修理屋か。いいね。いいね。あ、スパナあった。ちょっとよくいいですか。あ、やばい。バカバカバカバカバカバカバカバカ。そんなさ、近くにあるからちょっともう全部壊しちゃおうみたいなガキみたいなことすんじゃねえ。いくらかかるよ。あ、まあまあまあまあまあまあ、ガリフ壊してんだ。あ、下まで行く。行ってないか。あ、じゃあ目的地に行きましょう。はい、危ない。あれね、アクセル踏みっぱ良くない。ここはここで切った方がいいな。あ、バッカロー。ダメだって。今修理したばっかやってなあ、さくら。駐車場どこか上がりすぎた。とりあえずロードウィックにあって、この後どうなるかによって続けるかは考えましょう。まずはな、こっちで62、ここか。ここは人多いな。さあ、いましたよ。ディーラー、ベリーのマーク良くないな。頼む、安い。
Let me past.
どうしてくれ。
No, I ain't going nowhere.
Your boss wants to talk to me. I'm not supposed to be late. You're making me late.
遅れちゃいけないことになってるけど。
If you're late, you should have got here earlier.
If I'm late, I'm telling him why.
理由をお前が悪かったと
I'm
伝え
just japping with your lady.
Japping?
Fooling with you. Rubric don't want to see
ルブ
you.
レックはお前
Just
より
wants you to
こ
have
れ持ってい
this.
くってよ。
He left his package for
待
you.
ってくんねえと。
Where is it supposed to go?
マジ
Huh? You don't know?
うぜえな。
No.
知らないよ。
Well, I guess he's gonna tell you. Better hurry, Rabbit. Gonna be late.
ラビ。ウサギって言われちゃったよ。
Good, Rabbit. Follow the nav
ラビットっ
point,
て言うな。
please.
I didn't say I wanted to accept a call,
メッセー
Camus.
ジを受け取りたいなんて言ってな
I
いぞ。
couldn't stop him. He's taken over the
乗
comm.
っ取られてる。
You want to
最悪。
know what it is, don't you? You've been turning it over in your mind. What did Lomo have me deliver down there in the
ここがそうな
hollows?
何だったのか。
You can't stop
それが
thinking
頭から
about
離れ
it.
ないだろう。
To be honest, I've had bigger things to
こ
worry
れよりも
about.
心配なことがあった。
Oh, don't let me deflate your ego, though. You were saying?
You've got a lot to learn about living in Navalis. It takes a lifetime to understand this city.
どこにか。
A lifetime? Well, then the earlier I start, the longer it will
始める
take.
のが早いほど時間。いいこと言う。面白いこと言うね。着眼点がいいな。遅く始めれば始めるほど理解が早くなる。
You know what Palette 3.0 does to people? What it could do to you?
出た。
It's a virus, right? I heard there was an outbreak.
It's much more than a virus. Palette 1.0 affected computers, but Palette 2.0 affects neural augments. It makes autonomic bodily functions become conscious choices. It does not stop the individual's heart beating, their lungs breathing, but it stops that from happening without command. When an individual is afflicted with Pallid 2.0, they must make their heart beat. They must be
なんか意識して呼吸
conscious
すると
of
さ、呼
every
吸の仕方わかんなくなってちょっと苦しくならな
They
い。
cannot sleep, cannot lose focus for a second, or they will die.
You made this virus?
No, it is an ugly thing,
傲慢で残念
an
な醜い
ugly
死に
way
方。
to die.
でも経済活経済活動がなんで生まれるんだこれで。なかなか難しい話題だな。
but I created the economy around it. The subscription plans, the digital inoculation, the cure, insurance policies to protect the families of those it afflicts.
Sounds like a protection racket.
Which economies are any different?
You're full of shit. What is this package?
Palette 2.0, the last pure source code, stored on Quanta Drive. It can't be decrypted by anything in the valleys below the spires.
And you want me to do what? Spread it?
Quarantine it. There's a simple, unmarked delivery chute in the stacks. It will take the sample to a secure bunker where rare and unique viruses are stored in case they are needed again.
Needed for what? To make new viruses?
To fight them, but also to manage the economy. If my associates were to infect a few thousand people with a low-level neural affliction, every individual would pay for a security upgrade. That upgrade would become a panacea. Everyone would install it, and the next far more dangerous virus would hit them as a harmless ripple instead of a devastating tidal wave, leaving them untouched. Their lives would be
You know, this city has its share of monsters, but I think you're the worst.
And don't forget it. I've given you the final nav point. Do your job, little rabbit.
He is gone. We are alone again.
Camus, is there a waste disposal near? One that leads all the way to the sea.
Yes, I have a nav point. Can we really do that?
I don't believe this is a cure at all. This is Rubrick's retirement plan, and he'll use it again.
What if sending it to disposal means someone else gets it? Or maybe it will spread. The package says it is dangerous.
It's worth it. Besides, I don't think Rubrick wants anyone else to know he gave us this. If he goes after us, we can rat him out to Lomo. I don't believe for 1 second that Lomo would be forgiving.
でもどうなん？俺はパルト 2.0 捨てた方がいいんじゃないかって思うけど、でもコープセックに所属してる配達員っていう時点で仕事をしなきゃじゃん。コープセックじゃないよ。毎回クラウドパンクと間違えるよ。クラウドパンクの配達員として。ごめん。今音が入った。ずっと言った。終わり。どっち？配達捨てる。でも仕事だとはいえ自分が運んだものでどうぞどうぞ失礼しました。自分が運んだものがさウイルスで蔓延して街がどうこうってなるぐらいだったら仕事まあ職務放棄になるけど捨てよう。これは捨てるぞ。捨てた方がいい。ウイルスだとしたらすごいすごいすごい。ここすごい。アイコンすごいすごい。駐車場こっちか。いやこれはね出る。そうだよね。さっき言ってたけどさこれにラニアに渡したこともやめたくないだろうし、だったら捨てた方がいいよな。出るじゃん。めちゃくちゃ鼻がこれ捨てたら今日は終わりだな。これ思ったよりじっくり楽しめるぞ。一回見るとちょっと待ってくしゃみがあっちか 鼻炎だよもう。ここまで鼻声ってなんだよ。しかもどうやって行くんだよこれ。え、なに今の V は何？あ、そんな紙してる。すごいね。あ、これ俺か。あ、なるほどね。V だから3人称してんだよ。でだね。どうやってるんだ。これ上乗った方がいい。向こう側が120でしょ。あ、近いってことだよね。でもどうやって行くんだこれ。向こうか、ここじゃなくて。こっち行って一回待ってみるか。運転向こうだったわ。もうまっすぐだ。妖艶と輝く外来がいい味出してるね。今な人が詰まりすぎて動けん。一億の店。一億。上がアモンダースみたいな。なんだあの店。店長。
Here's what I can offer you today.
あ、これこじゃねえよ。隣だ。え、なにこれ。これ買えんの？え、欲しい欲しい欲しい。おばあちゃんのように見える。黙れよ。今一番かっこいいと思ったよ、これが。え、どれしたっけ？こんなの買えねえだろ。ストリートスタイルフード付きジャケット。俺おばあちゃんに見えても構わないからこれ欲しい。かっこいい。買った？売るじゃないよ。これじゃ切れんの？ちょっと待ってね。一回これ離れて、完了して、あ、ちょっと待って。完了して、
I look forward
自
to
分の
seeing you
姿を見て
again.
みましょう。こうやって見たときに、これもう来てんのかこれ。いまいましいアンドロイドめ。どうした上。こうやってで、切れんの？
I like this one. I like these.
I like these. で、見てみると、おー、買った。グラサンつけてるか？ギリ。めちゃくちゃ近づいて見えるぐらい。まあいいでしょう。1周年でね、サングラスつけたんで、どうしても欲しかったんです。じゃあ捨てよう。こっちか。
That's it. Off to the oceans.
どういうこと
？Swallowed by the seas as they complain across 1,000 shores.
Where did that come from, Camus?
It is just an expression. I can stop if it is annoying.
No, I like it. Expressions, quotes, poetry. Go nuts.
We are become death, destroyer of worlds.
Let's hope not.
この次の指令を聞いて、今日は終わりです。さあ、ナビポイントなりオペレーターなり。お、ハクセリー。
The dame answered the call. I knew she wouldn't let me down.
Huxley, you can't keep asking for help. I have to do my job. You're on your own.
I hope the dame knew I wouldn't be calling if I had any other choice.
Damn it, Camus, what should I do? I should leave him, right?
I am not so sure.
But you hate him.
He is one of us now. A friend.
Really? All right. Huxley, where are you?
They sent the dame a nav point.
I'm on my way.
結構遠いじゃん。じゃあ次はハクスリーを拾うところからだな。今日は終わりだ。1時になっちゃうんだな。これ終了して戻らせていただきます。多分後ろ真っ黒なんだよな。俺の後ろ。ほら。 虚空が広がってる。じゃあ、戻りますよ。ただいま。夜にかけました。弱さが怒られてきますと。これはパンチカードを集めたら終わりじゃないんだね。これ手品で、これ目線。ねえから。許してください。これ基準で、物語を進めていくのかなと思ったけど、全然だったらプラス20万集めてこいとかいうすげえこと言われたらびっくりした。このゲーム、今さ、ちょっとクリア時間調べてみていい？これ俺知らないんだよな。どのぐらいかかるものなのか。ちょっと待って。クラウドパンク。俺合計どのぐらいやってるんだ？どのぐらいなもんなのか、目安としてね。今調べたらね、1周クリアには最低でも7時間必要って書いてある。あとはまあ10時間弱、そんなか。ボリュームあるね。あとじゃあ、本当に1、2回ぐらいか。毎回さ、もう終わりか、寂しいな、この街好きなのに、みたいな感じでやってたからさ、まだあるんだったらいいじゃん。まだ楽しむよ。まだ舞うよ、ここまで。じゃあ最後に少しだけお話を。今日、一番最初、11時より前の時間に、だいたい1時間ぐらいかな、四つ漫画の枠で少しおしゃべりをしてきました。NGAP、ミックスを手伝わせていただきまして、お声掛けをいただいて、ありがたい限りです。で、まあ、いろいろクラウドパンクを8ヶ月ぐらいやってなかったのに、いきなりやり始めたのは、俺もそろそろ歌ってみた握手をしていますよと。先ほどの街並み、夜景とか、ああいう夜の感じとか、あとはなんだろうな、何かじらせるポイント、じらしポイント探してる今。そうだね。まあ今回俺がゲームで乗ってたのはホバだったけど、電車とかそういうところから見える夜景とか夜の街、そういうイメージの曲ですということを伝えておきます。まあ今回はそうだな、動画をどうやってうまく作っていくかっていうので結構一番迷ってるから、歌はね、歌大丈夫ですってのおかしいな。歌はまあ撮れるんですけども、動画のね問題はいろいろ考えてますので、まあ気長に待っていただけると嬉しいですかね。寒い時期に寒いってなっちゃった。寒い時期になり始めたらだんだん全貌を明らかにして、もう羽毛布団と毛布を2枚重ねにしないと寝れない、湯たんぽ入れないと寝れないっていう時期になったらあげたいなと思っております。暗いかな。これもね、ちょっと裏の話をしたけど、オーディオインターフェース持ってないんだよ。今ね、コンデンサーマイク USB 直差しでやってるからさ、音質があんまり良くないんだよ、歌うには。だからまあオーディオインターフェース買いたいな、欲しいけど買いたら買うよ。買いたくなったら買えたらやるよ。なので気長に待っていてください。歌はこれからたくさんまあまあちょいちょい出します。保険をかけるな。ということで、このクラウドパンクのゲームも最後まで楽しみつつ、かつまあこれからの歌ってみたを楽しみつつ、そしてもう昨日か9月の29日7時かな、公開されていました 没時漫画のエンディレイぜひ聴いてください。ということで今日はこのぐらいにしようかな。次の配信はいつにしようかな。来月もう10月か。早いな。去年の10月は確かあれだな、ハロウィン当日だったか忘れたけど仮装しながらコンビニ店員やったよな。コンビニのアルバイトやってたよな。次1週間後にしたいな。そうだね、基本的にできるんであれば木曜日にやっていきたいかな。まあ俺水曜日やっちゃったけど、今後は木曜日にやるのが一番予定が立てやすいかな。ということで楽しみにしていてください。また次の配信は追って連絡します。ということで今日も夜中まで付き合ってくれてありがとう。チャンネル登録言い慣れてないから噛んじゃうんだよ。チャンネル登録や Twitter のフォロー、マシュマロなどお待ちしております。じゃあ